Every few years, you get them players that change the game. Right now, obviously, you have Steph Curry, who's forever completely changed the way basketball is played. And then you have Kevin Durant, whose archetype has been and will continue to be longed for, with there being a plethora of baby KDs around the league. But now we're seeing how modern basketball is forcing the evolution of that player build, with these real-life ETs, Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. These two are true unicorns in the NBA, somehow blending all the skills with ridiculous physical profiles. Starting off with Wemby, he is the anomaly. 7'4" with an 8-foot wingspan. He often does things on the court that shouldn't be possible, but for him it's completely normal. You know, the super old heads of the game speak on wilt and all that, but now I'm knowing how they felt watching that alien just casually peruse the court. He has rather absurd speed, quickness, and body control for his size, allowing for some truly unstoppable finishes. But it's the versatility that makes him so mind-boggling, able to real life run the one and get into some inverted pick and rolls. But he still is able to function as more of a traditional big and setting the screen and diving. But you can't even get too comfortable against that, cause the pick and pop is always a viable option. While we're here, we might as well get into the 3-point shot, which, all things considered, ain't that great. He's sitting at 27% at the time I'm recording this, but he does put up 6 a game. It is a nice looking shot though, even though I do not understand how he scientifically is able to jump and maintain any arc on it when he's basically already 8 feet tall, but whatever. I think with more time and better shot selection, he'll be able to increase his percentage a little bit, which, honestly, even say 30% on 6 attempts for an 8-footer is crazy. But I do also want to shine some light on Chet, a remarkably skilled player standing at 7'1" with a 7'6" wingspan. Now, while he's not the complete abnormality that Wemby is, he's still physically in the top 2% ever, and he's by far more skilled and refined than his few contemporaries. The same versatility to play any and every position on the floor is present here as well, but even more so with Chet than Wemby. And OKC is sure to take full advantage as they put Chet in a multitude of different positions. His inclusion in this offense adds so much to their unpredictability because you never really know what he's gonna do. And it don't help that, at least statistically, he's the best shooter on the team. And I'll go ahead and take the time to speak on his efficiency. 50, 40, 90 for a player his size is truly diabolical. And it ain't by mistake. He's legitimately a really good shooter, and it's evident by his shooting form. It's quick and stupid smooth, and obviously very difficult to contest. Teams have quickly caught on that he's a knockdown shooter, and Chet is great at attacking their heavy closeouts and getting into his bag. His own body control, as well as his footwork, is something to note, especially in conjunction to his ball handling, which I do believe is better than Wemby's. As well as his passing. While he ain't an all-world passer at the moment, his vision and accuracy with his deliveries is still real solid to be so early in his career. Now defensively is where things get wild. These two are complete game changers on that end, sitting at 3rd and 5th in blocks respectively. For Wemby, his impact has resulted in a significant turnaround defensively for San Antonio, as again, he makes super improbable plays. He'll help him down on the Steph Looney pick and roll, and you can see the amount of ground he got to cover to get back to the shooter, but he does it pretty easily. He's real instinctive and rangy, showing off his movement skills to take away things that are supposed to be safe. But the 8-foot wingspan almost covers the whole paint. And then there's just things you shouldn't even be attempting to do, unless you're trying to end up on the highlight reel. And teams have truly taken heed, seeing players pass up multiple layup attempts, instead just opting for outside shots. But Chet ain't to be outdone defensively, cause I ain't gonna lie, he is also one of the best shot blockers I have ever seen. He's got the physicals to straight up meet Evan Mobley above the rim, as well as the patience to stay down on his feet to deter shots. He knows that he ain't just gotta be jumping around all super high all the time to be a presence. Even so, he does a great job staying vertical in his contests, using his length perfectly. But he also has great eyes, able to locate the ball and reposition his hands to swat shots beautifully. I just know playing against these boys gotta be the most annoying thing ever, bro. You might take what's normally a routine shot for you, then Mr. Fantastic just come out of nowhere and spikes it. And just imagine one of these Slendermen sprinting at you and swatting away your open three. And you do get Wemby incorporating the cornet contest, not really caring how goofy it might look, cause it is effective. The range, instincts, and skills these two possess defensively will have them terrorizing the league for years to come. To be frank, Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren are about to change basketball forever. For Wemby, he is the anomaly, blending freakish size with more skills than someone that big should have. And Chet, while sharing physical attributes with a couple other players, he's easily more skilled than all of them. And I would honestly say that he's more skilled than Wemby is. Versatility and efficiency is the name of the game for Chet, and OKC does do a marvelous job at using Chet in every way possible. Now, Chet is in a much better situation than Wemby. He's on one of the best teams in the league, playing with one of the best players on the planet. All of that being said, I know exactly who I do think is better. They both great, don't get me wrong, but one is honestly on another tier of just alien. Either way, these are two great young players whose careers are always going to be intertwined. And whether you realize it or not, they are ushering in a new era of basketball. Let's all just take a moment to collectively wish these two good health for the next 10, 15 years so they can continue to destroy both basketball and the NBA. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. If so, throw me a like, subscribe, all that. And I'm going to see y'all soon in the next one.